And what's up, everybody? This is your host, Steve D'Angelo, with the Face Off Sports Network. Here for some NBA picks. We got 4 games tonight, 2 games on TNT. We got a couple props for you as well. So let's get into it. First off, you can follow me on X at Fantasy Savvy. Love the NBA. Glad that it's back. Did a couple NBA best ball drafts. Not too many, maybe 3 or 4. Not like NFL fantasy football, but we got some picks for you guys tonight. Let's start with the first one. Boston headed to Washington, favored by 13.5. Boston kicks open their season opener by dominating against the Knicks, 132-109. Now they get the Wizards. Last year, 2 games in Washington, they won by 26 and also by 21. Or 19 rather. So absolute domination here. They're favored by 13.5. I'm comparing the rosters. This is how I cap NBA games. I compare roster by roster, throwing the coaches as well. But Boston's roster just so much better. Now, maybe it's a little bit of a letdown here. Home opener, you had, Ray Allen there and Garnett and Pierce and the championship team there, with their championship banner being hung. But, going to Washington, maybe they're a little lackadaisical. No, I don't think so. I think I think Boston comes out tonight, dominates 13.5. You can get it on ESPN Bet. So that's going to be pick 1. Now, pick 2 is going to be some props here, multiple picks here, actually, for Derek Lively. Now, he is a rookie last year out of Duke, stepped up in the playoffs for them. He's going to get more minutes this year. We averaged about 20-something minutes last year. I expect him to get maybe 30-minute range, and that's just going to pull his stats up. So there's some value on Derek Lively. We like over 10-plus points, plus 135. Double-double, plus 375. His combo, points, assists, rebounds, over 17.5, minus 110, and blocks over 1.5, plus 150. Now, you don't have to take all these. You could take maybe 1 or 2. You could take all of them. I mean, 3 of them are plus odds, and the combo is just minus 110. That's probably the safest one, but the plus odds are bonuses. I think Derek Lively is going to have a nice year for the Mavericks this season, especially with rebounds and blocks. Again, he averaged 1.4 blocks last year. He was playing about 20 minutes. So this guy, very athletic, lengthy. Now he's going against a lengthy Minnesota team as well, but I think he gets those points. I think he gets the double-double and gets that point, assist, rebounds, and throwing that over, 1.5 blocks as well for plus 150. The double-double, plus 375, almost 4-1 there, but I like that as well. Now let's move to the 10 o'clock slot on TNT. You're going to have Barkley and Shaq back tonight. I think this is their last year. I mean, I love watching those guys throughout the year. But let's go Nuggets -2. Now, the Thunder have been pretty successful in this matchup of late, winning 3 games last year versus Denver, both 2 in Denver as well. Denver, a little bit of they got to have a little bit of a chip on their shoulder here. They know that Oklahoma City's kind of had their number. Denver, more experienced team. Oklahoma City, the young guns, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, absolutely a baller. But I'm going to take the Nuggets here. You could probably find minus 1.5 in some spots, but you're going to have to pay a bigger juice. So let's go with the Nuggets -2. You can find it minus 108 on DK. And then lastly, another 10 o'clock game between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Sacramento Kings. Timberwolves open up their season by losing to the Lakers at LA a couple nights ago by 7. Now they take on the Kings. And these two teams have kind of split. But we're going to take the over. They played a lot of high-scoring games back in November last year, or 2023, 124-111. December 23 was just 110-198. But last year in March, we had a 124-120 final that went to overtime, but it still went over that 222 mark, which was the exact over-under that we have in this game as well. So let's go over 222 here. We're going to get that on DK. You might be able to find 221 in some spots. Again, you'd have to pay more juice. Minnesota brings in the big ragu, Dante DiVincenzo from the Knicks. Sacramento brings in DeMar DeRozan. So a little more scoring for both teams here. I like it. I think it's going to be a high scoring game. Minnesota defensive team, but the Kings just have a lot of weapons to throw at you on offense. De'Aaron Fox, Domantas Sabonis, Malik Monk can come off the bench. So let's go with the over there, 222. So recap it. We like the Celtics minus 13.5 on ESPN Bet. Then we're going to take the Derek Lively props tonight. Now you could take one, you could take two, you could take all of them. Over 10 points, plus 135, double plus 375, points, assists, rebounds combo over 17.5, and then the blocks over 1.5 plus 150. Nuggets -2 on TNT, minus 108 on DK, and then the T-Wolves Kings over 222 on DK as well. So that is going to wrap it up, guys. We'll be back soon with more NFL picks tonight. Anthony and I will be back for the Stardom Situm show a couple hours from now as well. So enjoy the Thursday night football game. Enjoy the NBA as well. We'll see you soon.